All right, this video will be this video will demonstrate how to create a keyguard for the Go Talk Now app in this configuration. And this is a configuration that you would see on a smaller tablet. On a smaller tablet, the message bar is in the bottom, along with the menu bar down here, and in a larger tablet, this message bar would be moved to the top, though this menu bar down here would stay. So what we know about this is that we're going to develop this key guard for an iPad mini tablet, and we see that there are no upper message or menu bars in the app. There's a large message bar below that's about 20 millimeters high, and a menu bar below that that's also 20 millimeters high. We're going to cover this region, but we're going to expose the message bar. And we have a 4x4 grid. Now what's interesting is the buttons, the tiles in Go Talk Now do not extend all the way to the edge of the screen. There's a gap of about 3 millimeters on either side, and a gap of about 1.5. We're going to go with 1 millimeter up top and down below. So we will add padding to account for these gaps, because we'd like our rail to sit right on the edge of the buttons and the logic that places each of the rails to put that rail right in the middle between each button, each tile. All right, so let's see how that's going to be done in the keyguard definition here. So this is our starting point. We've got our tablet is an iPad mini in landscape mode. We're going to uncover the home button, and we're going to uncover the camera. Then we have no tablet case, so I'm not going to worry about that section. But our layout is we have no upper message bar or upper command bar, so we just leave their height at 0. We have a lower message bar that's 20 millimeters high, and a lower command bar that's also 20 millimeters high. You can see it doesn't leave a lot of room up here for our tiles. But let's see, we're going to expose that message bar, but leave the menu bar hidden. So let's see, lower message bar, display it, yes. Display lower command bar, no, we'll leave that at no. And now, I want to create two versions of this keyguard, one that has the padding and one that doesn't, just to show you the impact of that in the layout of the buttons. But we have I'll also go down here to the grid. So this first thing will have no padding. This first keyguard will have no padding. The second one we create will have padding. We know we have four rows and 4 columns of buttons, and I'm going to leave the rail width and rail slope at 60 and 5 millimeters with a preferred height of 5, though this setup of 5 millimeters wide and 60 degrees results in something already that's just short of 5 millimeters high. I will just show you real quick here that changing the width of the rails has an impact. If I change it to something wider, they get wider, but they also potentially cover up some of the button that I might want to show instead. So we try to keep these as thin as reasonable. 5 millimeters wide is still very strong. I could even go thinner than that, 4 or 3, but each time I make the rail heights shorter. And if I want an overall keyguard to be of a certain height, then I have to accommodate that somehow, either by increasing the slope or by increasing the width. So, whoops, not that one, this one. I'll take it back to 5. All right, so this has no padding. We're going to go ahead and render this and save it as a Go Talk Now tablet with no padding, and we'll come back and add the padding and then save that off as well. So I'll pause the video for now and come back when we're ready for the padding. So that keyguard has finished rendering, and I've saved off the STL associated with it. We'll print that later along with the STL for the keyguard with padding, and that will be the video on the same page where we look at testing our keyguards to see how well they fit. So we said that we wanted to add some padding to the left and the right and the top and the bottom here. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. Top padding, or actually let's start with our left and our right, which we said we wanted to be 3 millimeters. So I want you to watch this left edge and right edge here and just see what happens when we modify this. First the left edge. Hit the right keyboard, there we go. And now the right edge. So we saw both of those move in a little bit. And now we'll do the top at 1 millimeter. So that moved down a little bit, and the bottom at 1 millimeter, which brought everything up a little bit. All right, so let's print this out as well. We'll save this and we'll print this keyguard, and we'll see how that affects the fit. But for now, we've got our keyguard ready to go. We're going to render it, and when the rendering's done, we'll export it under the export menu here. Export it as an STL file.